So guys, I have a story that it's true. It's real life. It happened to me, and it will change your life if you allow it, if you listen and you let this sink in. This is the best example of law of attraction and vibration and all the things that I can give you. And I can't believe I've never told this story before. I mean, I've told a few friends, but I've never said this publicly. So here we go. Okay, long time ago, my son was very young. I was either officially divorced or still going through divorce, maybe 15 years ago. Okay, so my son's 20 now, going on 21. So he was probably 5 or 6 years old. I was in complete survival mode as a single mom. I didn't have any money. I worked at the mall at a jewelry store just to give you an idea of how much money I made. And it was a struggle. And I was also a student. I decided as an adult, like at like 37 or whatever, to go back to school to finish my degrees, which I did. But so I'm a student, a single mom, and working at the mall. Okay. Just to give you a little visual of how my life was back then. Okay. So I had met a guy through mutual friends who offered me a job doing some marketing for his company, gave me an offer letter for the biggest amount of money, largest amount that I've ever was ever offered. Like it was way, 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 way big step up from what I was getting paid at the mall. Let me tell you that much. And I was so excited. I was in this just complete abundance mindset. Like I just, my vibration was so high, just so high. And I loved it. I loved doing the marketing. I was doing all this work for him. Well, guess what? It was a startup. Dude never actually paid me a dime, not once. And I'm not giving you the amounts because it's not important. I don't want you guys to compare, what you get paid to what I was offered or whatever. So bottom line, it was all a big scam. I was supposed to get a car and all these things that he promised. I mean, my son was excited. We were going to get this brand new car, which I really needed at the time. And okay, so none of it came to fruition. I did some work that I never got paid for. Now, here's the story. This amount of money, X, that he offered me, that was really big and put me in this high. It elevated my self-worth, you guys. It elevated my vibration. I believed and felt that I was getting paid this amount, even though I never actually got paid. And that was enough to shift. It was a paradigm shift. Since that day, my very next job that I got, I never made less than that fake offer because he changed my vibration. He shifted my energy. And from that point on, I always made more money than I thought I was worth prior to that. So does that make sense? So basically, once I was in that vibration of, oh my God, this is now what I'm worth, I started attracting all of these things that are associated with abundance, right? Just, you become a magnet. So the moral of the story is this: you have to feel the abundance before you can attract more. If you're in a lack mindset, if you don't believe in your self-worth, you're not going to attract anything. So that really causes a shift if you can get your brain to a point, like your subconscious mind, for instance, does not know the difference between fantasy and reality. So that's why you can start attracting things like based on your belief system and what you say and what you feel. And you want to be careful too about this because your subconscious mind also doesn't have a sense of humor. So you don't want to say things like, I'm stressed out, or I'm dying over here. You just be careful what you say. You don't want your subconscious mind to prove these things to you because it's actually there to keep you safe. So if you don't want to do something and you decide like you really are afraid to do it, you might just make yourself get a migraine or get sick or things like that. You guys, our subconscious mind is powerful. So what I want you to do, the moral of the story is, I want you to start using your imagination as much as you can because our imaginations are so powerful it does affect our subconscious mind because, like I just said, our subconscious mind does not know the difference between reality and fantasy. So you can affect your reality through your imagination. And especially the best time to do it is before bed, when you're in that, like, you're about to fall asleep, you're in this hypnotic state. That's the best time to really start visualizing. Use all of your senses to just visualize your future, feel your future before it happens. And that's how you create your own reality. And you guys, it's about the feeling, the feeling, the feeling, the feeling, more than what you say. Because our mind and our heart doesn't always match. But I'm going to tell you what, the heart's more important when it comes to manifesting, because that's where the feelings, that's where the emotions come from. And that's what we're putting out there, and into the electromagnetic field. This is science. Okay. We're electromagnetic beings. We're putting stuff out there all the time. And that is why when I really believed that I was making this high salary, I believed it wholeheartedly, even though I never got a dime. That's it shifted everything for me. It shifted my self-worth. And you guys, that's that's the story right there, self-worth. What do you believe you're worth? You're going to get exactly what you believe you're worth when it comes to relationships, when it comes to career, any topic in life, you guys. So that's what you want to focus on, is changing your self-worth, believing and feeling that you know you're worth more. You know how hard you work. Don't settle for less. Really start feeling into that vibration. And I hope this helped. If you guys have any stories like this, please tell us. Please put them in the comments below, because here's why. You are going to shift all of our vibrations by telling us your stories, if you can relate, because it creates evidence for other people to know that this really happens to real people. This isn't just talk. This isn't bullshit. This is real. So tell us your story below. If you have any kind of synchronicity that's cool like that, like my story, we want to know. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.